Concerning Nigeria economy, there is an adage that said, if you don't plan to succeed, it means you have also planned to fail. Presently, our leaders are not putting all hands together to help in terms of development. Economically, I have to be frank with Nigerians. The situation can only get worse because what is supposed to be done is not being done by our leaders to help boost the economy. So the earlier the leaders wake up and do the right thing, the better the situation will be. But for now, our leaders are not doing what they are supposed to do. Let's take for example, since 1 year now we have been battling with the issue of food inflation, but we are almost getting out of rainy season, and there was little or nothing, no reasonable investment by the government or through the private sector to boost agricultural production. So it means that the situation with food can only get worse because the harvest that we are going to get by the end of the rainy season will still be small. And this is still tied back to the fact that the implements that are necessary for farming are either on the high side or are not even available. And if you check very well, the herdsmen, the bandits, the insurgency that have drive people away from their farmland, limiting the ability to produce more for the economy, they are still there. The bandit is still there, the insurgency is still on, the herders are still eating up crops in the farm. So the fact that we are now expecting that we will get bumper harvest, the answer is no. Then in terms of investment, presently since Tinubu entered, we have not heard anything concerning industrialization. No attempt to maybe build one or two industry or revamp any one that is done presently. And in terms of private sector that are supposed to come and help, the enabling environments have not been put in place. In short, the situation is even getting worse because the cost of production is getting higher by the day. The advent of Ban A making electricity tariff so expensive. So when you produce something with very high cost, of course, it's natural that you sell it very expensive. The irony here in Nigeria economy that we are anticipating that the situation will get worse is the fact that when you produce with high cost, you're supposed to sell very expensive, but there is no income commensurate to that. The national minimum wage declared recently is still far below what the cost of production of almost everything in Nigeria will be.
Unfortunately, the government seems to be paying lip service to everything that is happening within the country, and the commensurate efforts that is needed is not in place, especially in area of the inflation that we are talking about. Food insecurity and the security itself is the major cause of the food insecurity. Like in the places like Katsina, Zamfara, where people are farming and producing grains that they use to feed the country. Look at the security situation in Benue State, where farmers can no longer go to farm. And all of these things put together is affecting the food security within the country. And if you talk about the prices of goods coming from fuel to other things, subsidy removal, and all the policies of this government, they are nothing to write home about. To me, I have nothing to give them as a credit and as a government. It's a failed government. The promises they made to the people, they are not standing by it. Today you hear one story, tomorrow you hear another story. So Nigerians are highly disappointed. Nigerians are in a bad state of mind. Everybody is in confusion. People are thinking how to feed family, pay school fees, a bag of rice for 79,000, 80,000 naira, all manner. So the country is like hell for those who are living in it. And we are trusting God that things will turn around.
Nigerians are not happy with the current situation in this country. and I can't say nobody's even happy, except those people that are benefiting from this hardship and the hunger in this country. And we can't classify that as an evil, badly extortions from the masses. If you look at the hardship of this country and the hunger, and the level of the criminalities has increased due to what is going on. And you look at everywhere, people trekking from a long distance, a far distance to reach their destinations. People's, they are not eating. Some they are eating once, some haven't eaten. You understand? And we say, is government not watching? Are they not seeing? Are they not listening? That shows the level of, the government doesn't have a listening ear. You understand? And what they're supposed to do is for them to look at our economic system. You understand? Because when these things is happening, they have to now sit together and see how they can rectify this issue. And I still keep on asking, all those things are happening. Nobody is even talking. When you talk, nobody's responding to you. It shows that the government is neglecting us.